Have you ever stopped and asked yourself, do I really have the Holy Spirit? Not just hope or wish, but the real, life-changing presence of God inside you. Imagine waking up every day with this rock-solid confidence. No doubts, no questions, just peace. What if I told you there are clear signs in your life that prove the Holy Spirit is right there with you? Today I'm going to share 7 powerful biblical signs that confirm the Holy Spirit is working deep inside you, changing you, guiding you, empowering you. If you've ever wondered about this or know someone searching for answers, this video is made for you. But before starting, be sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to share our video with your beloved ones. Sign 1. Confidence in salvation. That unshakable peace picture. This. Life hits hard, storms come, but inside you there's a calm that no one can steal. That confidence you feel, that you're truly God's child, that's the Holy Spirit at work. Romans 8 says, the Spirit joins with our spirit to shout out loud, you belong to God. This isn't a fleeting feeling. It's a deep conviction that anchors your soul. Ever been hit by doubt? Maybe in your darkest moments you wondered, do I really have the Spirit? That's normal. In fact, that's when the Holy Spirit often works the hardest, quietly shaping your faith. It's like having a close friend whisper courage and hope when everything feels shaky. Think about those times you felt totally alone, but suddenly peace flooded your heart. Or when you faced a tough choice and clarity just came out of nowhere. That's the Spirit guiding you. So next time doubt creeps in, remember, that quiet peace is proof the Holy Spirit is right there, strengthening you. Sign 2. Your character starts to change, the fruit of the Spirit. Have you noticed you're becoming more patient, more kind? Maybe it's easier to forgive, or you find joy in little things. Galatians 5 lists this amazing fruit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. These aren't just words. They're like flowers blooming in the garden of your heart. The Spirit doesn't turn you into a superhero overnight. It's a slow, beautiful process. Imagine your character as a garden, and every kind act, every moment you choose love over anger is a new flower growing. This change is the Spirit working inside, making you more like Jesus day by day. So if you're wondering whether the Holy Spirit is with you, look at how you're changing. What fruits have you noticed growing in your life? Drop your thoughts below. I want to hear your story. Sign 3. You get this burning desire to share. Jesus. Ever felt a sudden urge to tell someone about Jesus? Like you just have to share this. Amazing news. That boldness and that power that comes straight from the Holy Spirit. Acts 1:8 says, when the Spirit comes, you get power and become a witness. Think about the disciples before Pentecost, scared, hiding. But after receiving the Spirit, they were unstoppable, boldly preaching everywhere. Maybe you felt something similar, going from quiet about your faith to wanting everyone to know about Jesus' love. And it's not just about words. Your life starts preaching too. People notice your kindness, your peace, your joy. That's the Spirit using you as a light in the world. So if you felt that fire to share Jesus, that's your Holy Spirit nudging you forward. Sign 4. Speaking in tongues. A secret conversation. With God, remember when the disciples suddenly spoke in tongues at Pentecost? It was wild and powerful. Paul explains in Corinthians that speaking in tongues is like talking directly to God, a spiritual language beyond words. If you've experienced praying in tongues, you know it's deeply personal and powerful. But here's the truth. It's not the only sign of the Spirit. The real proof is in the fruit of your life, that love, joy, peace, and kindness showing up daily. So if you speak in tongues, that's amazing. But don't forget, the Spirit's work is seen most clearly in how you live. Keep growing, keep letting the Spirit shape you inside and out. Sign 5. A deep, unstoppable love for Jesus. Have you ever been so in love with someone that you just can't stop thinking or talking about them? That's what it's like when the Holy Spirit fills your heart with love for Jesus. Romans 5:5 says, God pours His love into our hearts through the Spirit. This love changes everything, your conversations, your decisions, even how you treat people. It's like your whole life becomes a love letter to Jesus. Others notice it too. There's something different about you, something genuine. If you feel this fire inside, this overwhelming love for Jesus, that's the Holy Spirit moving in, shaping you to be more like Him every day. So what about you? Have you felt these signs? That peace in your soul, the fruit growing in your life, the urge to share Jesus, or that deep love for Him? I'd love to hear your story. Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. And stay tuned, because next we'll explore the last signs that show the Holy Spirit is alive and active in your life. Don't miss it. Let's jump right into the 6th sign, because this one changed how I view everything: the knowledge of the truth. Imagine trying to read an ancient book written in a language you barely understand. That's what life can feel like without the Holy Spirit. But when the Spirit shows up, it's like having a personal guide who not only translates the book for you, but reveals hidden meanings, secrets, and wisdom that blow your mind. The Bible tells us in 1 John 2:27 that the Holy Spirit teaches us all things. This isn't just facts stuck in your head. No, it's a deep, heart-level understanding that changes you. It's like someone flipping on the lights in a dark room. Suddenly, things that confused you make sense, and you see God's plan clearly. John 16:13 says, "The Spirit of truth leads us into all truth." So when you feel free from confusion or lies, when you suddenly understand what the Bible really means, or feel God's presence like never before, that's the Holy Spirit doing His work inside you. Picture life without the Spirit like sailing a huge ocean without a map or compass. It's scary, right? But with the Holy Spirit, you get the insider's knowledge, the shortcuts, the dangers, and the calm harbors. You don't just know the truth, you live it. It changes your choices, your heart, your whole outlook. And here's the best part. This knowledge sets you free. It breaks chains of confusion, fear, and deception. You start seeing the world through God's eyes, and that changes everything. So tell me, have you noticed moments when God's truth just hit you, guiding your path? Drop your story in the comments. I'd love to hear it. Next up, the 7th sign, holiness. Think about those moments when you just know something isn't right. Maybe it's gossip, cheating, or a shortcut that seems easy, but feels wrong deep down. When the Holy Spirit lives in you, sin starts to feel gross. Not because you're trying to be perfect, but because your heart is being shaped differently. Galatians 5 talks about the fruit of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, and more. These aren't just nice traits. They're the proof that God's Spirit is changing you from the inside out. Imagine walking into a room where everyone is caught up in negativity, but you feel a quiet urge to step away to keep your integrity. That's holiness showing up, powered by the Spirit. It's not about being better than anyone else. It's about being real and letting God's Spirit guide your character. It's hard, for sure, with temptations everywhere. But with the Spirit, you get strength to choose what's right every day. What's one small way you've seen this holiness change your choices? Share it below. Now let's talk about the 8th sign, spiritual discernment. Ever get that gut feeling that something's off, or, on the flip side, a peace that tells you you're on the right track? That's the Holy Spirit giving you a spiritual radar. Corinthians 12 calls it the gift of discerning spirits. It helps you see through confusion and deception, making sense of situations where human logic falls short. Think about a tough decision at work or home. You weigh the options, but your heart feels torn. Then suddenly, something clicks, like a quiet whisper or a calm in your chest, and you know which way to go. That's the Spirit guiding you past the noise. Have you had a moment where you just knew what to do, even if it didn't seem obvious? That's the Holy Spirit working as your guide. The 9th sign is something we all crave: comfort. When life crashes down, when it feels like everything is falling apart, have you ever felt a strange calm, a peace you can't explain? That's the Holy Spirit, Jesus' gift to us as our comforter. John 14:16 tells us this Spirit is like a best friend who never leaves, who wraps you in invisible arms when you're hurting. It's not just a feeling. It's a power that lifts you up when you're down, that gives you strength to face another day. Maybe you lost someone or your world got shaken. If you've ever felt that deep peace in the storm, that's the Spirit. Right there. Finally, the 10th sign, intercession. Ever been so overwhelmed you can't find the words to pray? The Holy Spirit steps in then too. Romans 8 says he prays for you, with groans words can't express, straight to God. Imagine having a friend who knows your heart better than you do, who speaks up for you when you're speechless. That's the Spirit's intercession, turning your deepest sighs into prayers that God hears. So next time words fail you, relax. The Spirit is praying for you. If you've felt any of these signs, knowledge, holiness, discernment, comfort, or intercession, then you're living proof that the Holy Spirit is active in your life. Which sign stood out to you the most? Share your experience in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next videos. Let's grow together in faith.